Welcome to Servant of the Fates. I'm here to tell you about how people really see you. We'll use tarot, oracle, Lenormand, charms, and the pendulum to discover the truth. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. And let's begin. If you chose Aphrodite, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, how do people really see you? Let's start with tarot. The Emperor. The Ace of Swords. The Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Wow. So people think you're really the best authority in whatever field you're in. Whether you're still a student or whether you're already working, whether this is a hobby like dancing, singing, writing, painting, or a profession, like you're a banker or you're an accountant or you're a lawyer, a doctor, whatever it is you do, people think that you are the best in your field. The absolute best. There are other authorities, right? Other kings here and there, but you're the emperor. This is how people see you. You're simply the best. Your word is law when it comes to whatever it is that you do. We also have the Ace of Swords here. The reason they trust you so much, whatever it is, whether it's something as light as makeup, your skills in makeup, right? Or something really heavy and big like spirituality, your views in spirituality. Whatever it is, people trust you because Ace of Swords, this is how they see you. Someone who's very clear in what you believe in. Someone who's very clear in the direction that you should take. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity and surety and certainty. People trust you to wield your sword, They really think you know what you're doing. You know how some people fake it till they make it? That saying? This is not how people see you. People see you as legit. Someone authentic and genuine, someone who's a real authority and someone whom they can trust and look up to, whatever it is you do. We also have here the Three of Cups. So they see you as fun. Good look, he's so stern, right? The Emperor, you probably think people think you're boring. No, okay, it's a balance. They think you're someone really, authoritative. But at the same time, they think you're fun, okay? They think you're someone that they can have fun with, they can spend some leisurely time with and talk to with regards to things that aren't so serious. They think you're someone that they can celebrate with. But there's a bit of a contradiction here because we have the Four of Cups. So people think you're not super approachable, which makes a lot of sense because if they see you this way, right? The ultimate authority, someone very smart, someone just, very strict and authoritative and who trusts in themselves, in what they do and in who they are, then of course they don't see you as an equal. That's why they're kind of afraid, reluctant to approach you about things that they don't think you probably do not have time for, So there's a balance here. People think you're fun, okay? They don't think you're so distant and boring and cold. But at the same time, they know that you have better things on your mind, like you have important things to deal with. So they're not very, they don't approach you as much as they want to, okay? So they think you're fun, they think you're amazing, but because they think you're kind of above them, they don't see you as an equal. They think, you're a bit higher than them when it comes to, whatever this is, whatever your field is. If it's dancing, they think you're a better dancer, If it's singing, they think you're a better singer, something like that. So they don't really see you as someone like them. And they're a bit afraid that if they approach you, this will be like you, you're going to be reluctant and a bit apathetic to accept their invitation. But this is so wonderful. We have here the Knight of Wands. So people see you as very attractive. The Knight of Wands is the hottest knight in tarot. The Knight of Cups is also very attractive, but there's a difference, right, between physical attractiveness and sexual attraction. Just like physical beauty, something objective, and something really subjective, and, something really as big as sexual attraction. So this is the Knight of Wands, someone who's hot. That's the word. Okay, so people think you're really seductive, right? People think you are really magnetic. So this is how they see you, fiery, the Knight of Wands. So Sagittarius energy, first and foremost, but also Leo, right? Also Leo and Aries. And with the Emperor here, again, fire, double fire. This is how people see you, very passionate, very fiery about what you do, right? Just a total authority in whatever you do, because it's something that you're passionate about and it's something that you really know, the Ace of Swords. So now we know that people really see you as an authority, someone they can trust. Even though they see you as fun and really attractive, they don't think that they can just approach you easily, okay? So there's a bit of intimidation here. Christians like to say this phrase, fear of the Lord. Yeah, to them, it's not negative. Fear of the Lord is like reverence and respect, knowing that someone is above you, but not being afraid. Now, not really fear as in being afraid of the person, but just having this reverence, this respect. And that's how people see you. They have this fear of you, this respect, this reverence, that they're afraid to approach you as they would a normal person. Even though they think you're fun and really attractive, you have this air of authority that somehow intimidates them. So let's see what else your oracles have to say. Mediator. Yeah, so maybe this is something to do with spirituality, with the Ace of Swords here. So mediator, they see you as someone who's like a priest or a mentor or a teacher, someone who is like the medium between them and the divine. So maybe you're a tarot reader as well, or maybe you're a choreographer if it's dancing, right? Maybe you're a teacher, some sort of anything. Doesn't have to be formal, like really being a professor and actually teaching at school, but they see you as like a teacher. That's why you're an authority. That's why they see you as someone very smart. And probably that's why, even though they think you're fun and very attractive, they can just approach you like a friend. Because again, authority, emperor, and then mediator, teacher, priest. So they think you're somehow above them, right? In some aspect, in some way. We also have protection. How nice. Okay, so this goes 2 ways. They think that you're someone protected, right? Someone protected in your field, your position, this being an emperor that you are. Whatever your position is, your status, they think you're protected by the divine, by the universe, by an organization. They think you're secure, right? There is no one more secure, more stable than the emperor. In tarot, he's the ultimate figure of stability and security in the tarot. So this is how they see you. But at the same time, being their teacher, being their priest, right? They think you are someone who can also help them protect themselves, right? The knight, someone who can protect them too. So that's so nice. That's so nice. People think that you're amazing, but people think that they can somehow benefit from this, They don't think you selfish. Yeah, they think you're someone who's willing to share your authority, your status with them. What else? Faith. Again, maybe this has something to do with spirituality, right? Maybe you're some sort of a modern day prophet, okay? Whatever your religion is, whatever your belief is, maybe you're a healer with mediator here, right? And protection here, right? Maybe you're someone who, maybe a doctor, but also someone who does holistic healing, probably. So people think that you have faith. The Ace of Swords, right? Clear faith. The Emperor, someone who knows what they stand for. And the Knight of Wands, okay? So someone who preaches about what they believe in, someone who's very passionate about it. So that's nice. This is how people see you. What else? Your last oracle. Choices, knowledge, illumination, apple blossoms. So again, we have knowledge and illumination. People really see you as a teacher, right? Mediator, as an authority, someone very intellectual and intelligent, the Ace of Swords. So that's nice. People think that you're the best in whatever field you're in. And people think that you're not selfish. Whatever this greatness that you have, people think that, they can benefit from it, that you're willing to share it with them. Let's see what Lenormand has to say. The whip. Okay. So this is another reason why people are a bit reluctant, the Four of Cups, to approach you. They think that sometimes you can be a bit too authoritative, right? You can be a bit too stern, too strict in whatever it is that you do, okay? So they think, the Emperor, this isn't someone to trifle with, right? So they think that sometimes you can be a bit too harsh, okay, not in a negative way, because we still have the Three of Cups here and protection here, okay? So they don't see you as a threat. They just think that you're someone who can be a bit harsh, too passionate, right? Knight of Wands. So they're a bit wary of you, but not in a negative way, you know, like we said, it's a fear of, it's more like reverence and respect than really fear, like literal fear. What else do we have? The Scythe. Okay, so they mirror each other. Whip and Scythe. Someone who can be, again, very harsh with the way they argue. Someone who doesn't tolerate opposition and criticism. The Emperor. I mean, he has to be like this. Yeah, to get his throne, to retain his throne, to protect his kingdom. He has to be like this, you know, not someone that you can trifle with, right? Someone very strong, very convinced, right? And someone who can be harsh when they need to be. So this is how people see you. That's why we have this, right? Look, the Ace of Swords, someone who's just, you know, really stern, really strong, really strict. What else? The tree. Okay, so it's nice though, because the tree is something nurturing, right? Something that grows. So they know that you have this side to you, right? But it's not all that you are, okay? You're someone who also wants to help other people grow. That's why they see you as a mediator. That's why there's protection here and faith, knowledge, and illumination, right? So this is nice. They see you as someone who can help them with their own growth. Again, whatever this is, whether it's spirituality, right? Whether it's religion, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be something, you know, like a hobby or a talent. Whatever it is, they think that you can help them grow. And they appreciate, they actually appreciate that you're a bit harsh and you can be a bit strict. They like that. This is why they see you as the best authority in your field, because you do not compromise. You do not compromise your beliefs. You do not compromise your practices. You do not compromise who you are. That's why they trust you. Okay? It's like a double-edged sword. It's the reason why they think you're not so approachable, right? But it's also the reason why they think you're the best of the best. And yeah, let's not forget that they think you're really hot. Okay, so let's see what your charms have to say. What else can we tell the lovely person watching this reading about how people really see them? Are there any additional information, additional clues that you will allow us to see, please? Okay, 11th house of communication, 11th house of community, communication with your community. Okay, so again, mediator, right? Priest, teacher, and then emperor. An emperor is someone who rules over a kingdom, over a community, right? So this is really how they see you, darling. They see you as someone who's leading them. They see you as a leader, someone that they trust, someone who leads the community. And, you know, your community trusts you. Even though they know you can be a bit harsh, they respect that, okay? They somehow find that intimidating subconsciously, but they really respect that. They're proud that you're like that they're following, right? They're following mediator, that their priest or their teacher is someone like that, you know? Not someone soft, not someone who bends their, you know, whatever, their principles, yeah? So they know that you're someone like this. The Knight of Wands, yeah, a true leader, someone very passionate, someone who doesn't compromise. And then we have Cancer. Do you see? Nurturing, so tree. Okay, you're reading. They're mirroring each other. Cancer, growth. So it's so nice because you are this masculine authority, but at the same time, they see you as this feminine, motherly guide that helps them grow as a person. So that's a perfect balance, right? Isn't that a perfect balance between being authoritative and being nurturing? How nice. Okay, and then warrior. Okay, what was I telling you earlier? You're someone who does not tolerate opposition and criticism, right? Because you believe in what you do. You believe in what you believe in, like just really strong belief, right? The Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands. You are very strong about, you know, your principles are just unbending. So we have this. This rune is about being a warrior, right? Being really strong, and it's reversed, which means you do not tolerate loss. You know, people like making you feel like you're wrong. You do not tolerate it. Okay, you're really the absolute ultimate authority. That's how people see you. Okay, and then we have two again. There are two sides to you, yin and yang, Cancer, right? So there are two sides to you. There's this masculine emperor authority, and then there's this empress, motherly, nurturing, you know, someone who helps them grow. So that's so nice. Gosh, that's like the best of both worlds. That's how people see you. You're the best of both worlds. And then L. leader, right? What did I say? Leader. This is really how people see you. That's amazing. Okay, so now we know. We know that it's 50-50, but in a good way. Okay, they trust you. They're an emperor. Yeah, you're an emperor rather to them. Okay, so that's how they see you. But they also see you as a teacher, someone who's not stingy with your learning, right? With your talents. You're willing to share it with them. You're willing to celebrate with them, right? And you're very attractive. That's a by the way. That's a little by the way message. This is all about your authority, right? Your status, your credibility. But by the way, they also think you're very attractive. That's nice. So out of everything that we talked about, right? Your physical attractiveness and your nurturing side and your authoritative side. How nice, okay? And your faith in whatever it is that you do, your belief in yourself. Out of everything, what do you need to remember the most? Okay, what is the biggest factor about how other people see you? Let's wait for the pendulum to reveal it to us. What is the takeaway message? Okay, this is nice, darling. Oh, this is so nice, okay? So we've been talking about how stern you can be, how strict, how harsh you can be, right? We also been talking about how intellectual and faithful you are, right? How much of an authority you are. But at the end of the day, why do people respect you? Why does your 11th house value you? Because you make them happy. You give them something to celebrate, okay? If it's their talents that you're helping hone, you're helping them become the best that they can be. If it's their spirituality, you're helping them improve their faith, you know? So you're making them happy. Whatever it is, however you do it, you have to know that the reason people respect you and the reason people value you is because more than just being a leader, you are someone who affects their life positively, gives them something to celebrate and be happy about. That's so nice. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being with me today. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose Artemis, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, how do people really see you? Let's start with tarot. The King of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Chariot, and the Two of Cups. All right. So, darling, people see you as a survivor, right? So there's this Five of Swords here. This is the card of defeat. Okay, people know that you've gone through something that really hurt you, right? A battle where you were defeated. Do you see how sad these two people are? People know that you survived something, that there was an agony that really invaded your life, right? And it was something that really hurt you, the Three of Swords. The card of sorrow, right? 3 swords in a heart. Like, how painful is that? Do you see the grace, all the grace in these 2 cards? So all this sadness, all this darkness, all this pain and disappointment, people know that you survived this, okay? That's why they see you as a survivor. They see you as someone strong, okay? Whatever this is, whether this is a death, an illness, whether this is financial lack, people know that this is something that you bravely went through, and that's something that you really survived completely, okay? So here we have the Chariot. This is who you are to them now. A victor, a winner, triumph, right? The Chariot is the card of winning and success and triumph. So from defeat, this is where you are now, the Chariot. See, this is who you were before. Someone broken, someone destitute. And now look at you. You're done. You're done with your Three of Swords energy. This is who you are now. You're moving forward, right? You're ready to fight another fight. How wonderful is that? People see you as a hero. The Chariot is also a representation of all the Greek heroes, right? Achilles, Bellerophon. This is how they see you. Someone who survived something, a struggle, right? Something painful, the Three of Swords. But now here you are. You're moving forward. You've won. You've grasped victory, and you're ready to move forward again. So people see you as someone brave, someone who survived the worst, right? An absolute hero. That's how they see you. People respect you, darling. Then here we have the Two of Cups. So despite this, everything that you've been through, people think you're still approachable, right? People think you're still kind. This card is a card of kindness. It's not just about love, romantic love, but also friendliness, right? Affection, again, being approachable, pleasantness. This is how people see you, someone who's willing to give, right? Whatever pain you endured, whatever strength you gain from it, people know that you're willing to share. You're willing to help them get through their own battles, survive their own losses, right? And grasp their own victory. The Chariot. So people see you as someone very friendly and kind, which is so nice because outwardly you're someone strong, right? They see you as a winner. They see you as a warrior, a fighter, a survivor. But at the same time, they know that you're very soft inside in the best way possible. Okay, they think you're very giving. You're very kind, compassionate, right? You're ready to listen to their problems. You're ready to help them, yeah, tangibly in their own problems. They see you as a king, right? A king is someone who's in the position to help, right? So they think this is you, right? So they know your journey, right? They know the defeat. They know the sorrow. They know that right now you're a winner. Okay, you're done with this. Now you're a king. This is how they see you, someone who's in the position to help them, to enlighten them, right? To help them fight their own battles, someone who's willing to give their emotions, their affections, their help, their kindness. So this is how people see you. How nice is that? They see you as a hero, a king, whether you're a man or a woman. They see you as like this strong, masculine authority, right? But someone who's also kind. So a perfect balance between being authoritative, right? Being a warrior and being a kind giver. How nice is that? Okay, so with regards to your physical aspects, how do they see you? They see you as someone who's ethereally beautiful. Okay, so here we have the Chariot and the Two of Cups. So do you see their features? Very soft. Look at the eyes. Soft, right? Some people have piercing, hypnotic eyes. Yours, they see as soft, gentle, right? That's how they see you. And look at him, even though he's a warrior, his jaws, okay, they're not square. Very soft, right? Heart-shaped, okay? Oval-shaped, you know, no harsh lines, right? So this is how they see you. Someone who has soft, gentle beauty. Someone who moves ethereally. Someone graceful. Do you see her robes? Yeah, someone graceful. Even him. Yellows. Soft, right? So this is how people see you. And then the roses and the laurel, right? Someone fashionable, but in a soft way. Your beauty, it's not loud the way they see it, right? Your beauty is quiet. That's how they see you. Someone with a quiet beauty. Someone whose beauty calms them, right? Not someone who has this loud energy when they enter a room. They see you as someone very calming, right? Your beauty, it gives them a sense of serene tranquility, right? So this is how people see you, right? Someone soft on the inside and hard on the outside. The Chariot, which is Cancer's card, which is Cancer's definition, actually. So that's how people see you, darling. A survivor who's willing to share, right? Who's willing to share what you've been through and is willing to help other people survive what they're going through. Let's see what the oracles have to say. Monk, Nun. Selfless devotion. Yeah? So you're someone selfless. Yeah, like this card, okay? They think that you're someone who's willing to really help them, right? What was I saying? Help them with their own battles. A monk, a nun is someone who's been through something, right? They had their training, they had their vows, right? Just like your defeat and just like your sorrow. And now there's somebody, right? There's someone who's proud of themselves. There's someone who believes in who they are and what they are. And there's someone who's willing to serve, right? To help others. How nice. What else? Remembrance. Again, people know, people remember what you've been through, right? The sorrow, the pain, the challenges, the obstacles, the mountain that you climbed. People remember, and people know all about these skeletons in your closet, right? People know that you brought them out to the light and you survived them. The Chariot, you were a victor against all of this darkness, right? Light in the darkness. This is how people see you. They remember your strength. They remember what you've been through. And now they're here to, get guidance from you when it comes to their own battles. What else? Invasive. Again, darling, this thing that you went through, it's something that really kind of destroyed you for a while there, something that really knocked you down, something very invasive, right? This defeat of the Five of Swords, this sorrow of the Three of Swords, this was something really dark. And people remember, people know what it is. People remember your strength. People know you went through something really harsh, really difficult, and they recognize that you're a hero now. You're a chariot. You're a winner. What else is your last oracle? Honeysuckle, domestic happiness and devoted affection, right? So the King of Pentacles, he's all about domestic happiness, right? Look at him just sitting there very comfortably, right? So he's very abundant and he's very comfortable. He's at home in his throne, right? And then devoted affection, the Two of Cups. So this is so nice because the way people see you, they don't think that whatever you went through hardened you, right? It made you a victor. Yes, it made you a hero in their eyes, but more importantly, it made you kind, right? Domestic happiness. It made you willing to share your happiness, your newfound happiness and success with other people. It made you willing to give kindness, right? To be compassionate with other people. So that's amazing. People see you as a hero. That's so nice. Okay, let's see. What about Lenormand? House. Again, house. Stability, like the King of Pentacles. Very stable. Right? Very, very stable. Then domestic happiness, domestic house. So, you know, people see you like this. This is how they see you. And then Cancer. Cancer also rules the fourth house of the home. So people see you as family, right? Whether or not they're related to you, whether they're just your friends or acquaintances, they see you as family. They see you as someone they can approach, someone they can trust with their secrets, with their struggles. How beautiful is that? What else? The key. So you found the key to your problems, right? From the defeat of the Five of Swords and the sword of the Three of Swords, you came out the winner. The Chariot, the King of Pentacles. You have the key. You know the key to stability. You know the key to happiness and affection, the Two of Cups. And people want to approach you so that you can share it with them too. What else? Animus. Again, masculine energy, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, they see you as a king. An absolute hero, right? The Chariot, the King of Pentacles, and now man. So this is how people see you, an absolute authority, right? In life, in spirituality. This is how people think of you. How beautiful is that? They think that you found the key to success, to happiness, the key to the purpose in life. And people admire you for it. People think you're a hero and a king. And people want to approach you so that you can help them too with their own struggles and their own battles. Let's see what the charms have to say, if they have any additional information for you. Is there any additional revelation, please, that we can tell the lovely person watching this reading about how people truly see them? Okay. G. What else do we have? R and F. Okay, so maybe these are your initials, right? Maybe this is your name, your first name, your last name, your nickname. Maybe these are your initials. So people are really looking up to you. Your name is something that's important to them. Your name reminds them of victory. Your very name, the sound of it, reminds them of stability, of home, of affection, like the Two of Cups, like the King of Pentacles, right? Like the Chariot, victory. So that's very nice. And then GRF reminds me of like girlfriend. I don't know. So there's someone who sees you as someone who sees you as the ideal girlfriend. I don't know. So someone who sees you as the ideal lover. The Two of Cups, right? Someone who's very kind, very affectionate, very emotional. So someone who sees you like this, right? As the ultimate ideal lover, right? So that's one. And then here we also have FR. So like father, right? Father. Okay, so like a priest, right? Like a priest, monk, nun, right? So someone very spiritual, someone who can help them with their own inner struggles. So that's really how people see you. How nice is that? And then we have the rune of movement, right? So right now it's reversed. So people really are struggling. Okay, whatever you survived, your Five of Swords energy, you're done with it. But people are still struggling a little bit and they want you to help them with their own struggles. And then this is also the card of how you are related to them. You know, the card of being related to other people. So people see you as someone who's really connected to them, right? We've been talking about that this whole time. People see you as someone who can help them. They don't see you as a separate figure, a survivor who survived, who doesn't care about them, a hero who only cares about himself. No. They see your connection to them, right? So this is the rune of movement, as well as of your own connection to them, right? How the selves, the people in this world are connected to each other, the rune of community. So people know that you're playing a role. This is how people see you. You're a hero who's here to help other people, to help them come into their own heroism, right? Into their own victory. What else? We have the rune of harvest. Okay, so you're done. You've harvested. See, the King of Pentacles, the King of Harvest. Look at all the vines. Look at all the grapes. Look at all the lush, things growing around him. So this is how they see you. You're done with your struggle, and now you are abundant, right? Whether that's materially, but more importantly, spiritually and emotionally. Okay, people know that you have had your harvest. They see you as someone very abundant who's willing to share, fearless, right? Hero. The Chariot. Okay, they see you as a hero, someone who's fearless, someone who survived difficult things, and someone who's going to survive whatever else is thrown in their way. And then 3, okay, the 3rd house of communication. So it's all about, again, you inspiring people, motivating people to fight their own battles. So darling, people see you as an inspiration, okay? This is how people see you. You're a hero, right? You're a survivor. You're a teacher, right? You're a priest. This is how people see you. Someone who survived something very difficult, and now you're at home. Domestic happiness, house, King of Pentacles. You're at home, and people are hoping that you will also help them find their own way home. How nice is that? Okay, so now let's ask the pendulum. Out of everything we said about your physical appearance, about how your features are soft, your beauty is soft, and about how your heart is strong, but you're kind. So what do we have to remember? This one, the 3 of Swords, okay? People see you really as a survivor. Someone who's been through sorrow, absolute pain, just a really, really difficult ordeal. Someone who survived it, right? Someone who's had pain and someone who turned it around and, turned it into victory and abundance and harvest. So people see you as a survivor, a hero, someone who survived the worst, and someone who can help them survive their own worst, right? I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being with me, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose Hera, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, how do people really see you? Let's start with Tarot. The 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. 2 knights. People see you as a knight in shining armor, or a princess, right? Someone they really admire, someone they have a crush on. A lot of people have a crush on you. You have a lot of secret admirers around you, and some of them not so secret. They tell you how they feel. They tell you how attractive you are to them, how much they're dreaming about you, right? So the Knight of Pentacles, earth energy, specifically Virgo. Introverted, very reliable, very analytical and intelligent, but at the same time introverted. And then Knight of Cups, again, another introverted energy, water. Okay, so specifically Pisces, someone creative and romantic and kind. So this is how people see you, introverted, not shy. Okay, there's a difference. People just know that you love spending time alone with yourself. You love your own company. See, here we have the 9 of Cups. See, someone who's alone and who's loving it. So this is you just staying at home watching Netflix, eating ice cream. Someone who's basking in your own glory, in your own achievements, your trophies, right? In your own banquet. So people see you as someone who is very happy with themselves, right? Someone who feels complete in themselves, and someone they admire, someone attractive, someone chivalrous, right? Someone that they really like and have a crush on. The other side of that, though, all this introversion, all this self-love, people feel like you are a bit cold and distant, right? The 5 of Pentacles. People, they feel like you're leaving them out in the cold sometimes, okay? Because you love going inward. You love spending time with yourself. And this is the negative effect of that on them, okay? This is how they perceive it. They feel like they wish you would spend more time with them. They wish you would reply more often to their messages, okay? So that's how people see you. And every now and then you do. right? The Ace of Wands, every now and then you come out of your cloud, you come out of hiding, and you do talk to them about your passions, wants, about your favorite movies, the new music that you discovered, right? This new poetry that you wrote. Every now and then you grace people, your admirers, with your presence, but not often enough according to them, right? The Five of Pentacles, they feel like they're left out in the cold. You're a bit cold and distant. So darling, now we know. Now we know how people see you. They think you're a bit introverted, and they know how much you love yourself and your own company, and they admire you. They think you're attractive in more ways than one, right? They know how much you enjoy your own company, how much you love just, being in your own glory, enjoying your own beauty, and your own intellectualism, and your own creativity. But people wish you would spend more time with them. Right? People wish you would open up more. Okay, so let's see what more your oracles have to reveal. Thief, okay? So you're someone who really steals hearts. 2 knights, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, right? Knight, so someone very attractive, someone who's so easy to fall in love with, right? So the Knight of Cups, very beautiful. This is your typical Arthurian knight, so like Bradley James and BBC Merlin, right? Someone very attractive, someone who steals hearts wherever they go. How nice is that? The Knight of Pentacles is, of course, also attractive, but it's more about intellectual beauty, right? This is someone who really has a handle on things, someone who knows how to adult, right? Someone who has control over their lives. So people think that's also very nice. They're very attractive to both your physical and your intellectual capabilities. What else? Fire, passion. See, they're very passionate about you. A lot of people are very passionate about you, and not all of them in a romantic way, okay? Some are friends and acquaintances who admire you. Some are even family and relatives who just wish they could be more like you, okay? So they're very passionate about the kind of person that you are. They really admire you. How nice is that? Fortify. It mirrors this card. They really think that you have built walls around you, right? You have fortified yourself against them, against the world. And they don't understand it, okay? They think they know that it's because you just love spending time with yourself. Some of them, they think it's because you've been hurt before and you don't want to, venture out into the world again. Some of them have assumptions, they talk about why you're like this, but this is how they feel, okay? They can see, they can feel the walls around you, and they want to get in. Look at them, begging for your attention, begging for your love or your friendship. Okay, so what does your last oracle have to say? Magnolia, nobility and self-esteem. Again, people see you positively, okay? They think you're noble. 2 knights, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It's the knights that invented chivalry, right? Nobility, okay? And then self-esteem, okay? They know that even though you're introverted, you're not shy, you're not depressed, right? You don't have any problems emotionally or mentally. You're okay. You just really like your own company and spending time with yourself. So this is how people see you. Let's see what more Lenormand has to say. Heart. Again, they're very passionate about you, and they think you're someone who steals hearts, okay? It's very easy for people to fall in love with you, again, romantically or not. It's just very easy for people to be attracted to the kind of person that you are. What else? Birds. What did I say? Right? People keep talking about you. They love talking about you, darling. Most of it positive. Yeah, they're like, oh, this person has really good self-esteem. I like how creative they are. Knight of Cups, how passionate they are, how much in control they are. Knight of Pentacles of their life, and how happy they are with their own, with their own achievements, with everything that they attained so far. So that's positive. But at the same time, they also talk about how you have walls around you fortified, right? How you feel like, they feel like you've left them out in the cold and you're a bit cold and distant. So people talk about you mostly positively, but also in a negative way. Okay, so they wish you'd spend more time with them, really. They wish you'd let them in. And then Star. Star is about hopes and dreams and fantasies. So it's also about community. Again, people talking. See, lots of stars just talking about you. So these people, they really wish that, wish Star. They really wish that you'd share more of yourself with them. Okay, you have a lot of admirers, darling. You're someone's hope, you're someone's wish, you're someone's dream. A lot of people are fantasizing about you. How lovely is that, right? A lot of people are pining for you. How beautiful. Okay, let's see if there are any additional messages that your charms have to relate to us. What more can we tell the lovely person watching this reading about how other people see them? Okay, the second house of value. People really think of you as abundant, okay? They feel like you're abundant, you're complete in yourself, self-esteem, right? And that's good. They admire that, but they're sad because you don't need them, okay? So they think of you as someone very, just, very complete in yourself, right? Someone very whole. What else? Here we have Neptune, okay? So again, Pisces, the Knight of Cups is water energy, but very specifically Pisces. And Pisces is ruled by Neptune, okay? So people think of you as someone very deep, right? Someone very creative and romantic. And again, with depths, yeah, like the ocean, someone that they cannot reach, right? The Five of Pentacles, someone that's out of reach for them, okay? Someone cold and distant, right? Someone who leaves them out in the cold, right? So this is how people see you, okay? And then this rune, okay? It's about just them wishing you would give them more signs, more signals that you want to spend time with them, or how you feel about them. People wish you would talk more, right? Birds and star, wishing you would talk, birds, more about your own heart, right? That you would share more of your Ace of Wands, your passions with them, your time and your emotions and your feelings. Okay, and then here we have weakness is a choice. Okay, so you are not weak. They know that you have good self-esteem, that you're very noble, but they feel like it's a choice. It's a very conscious choice you make to be alone, to be hermit-like, to not spend a lot of time with your community, with your friends, with your family. So, and it makes them sad. It makes them weak that it's like this, that you don't spend a lot of time with them. And then Q. Okay, so this could be initials, but really more strongly, it's just telling me that you're very rare. Okay, Q is one of the rarest letters, right, used in words. Okay, it doesn't appear as often as A or E or H or I, or the vowels and the other consonants. It's very rare. So you're really a dream, right? Someone that they're longing for, someone that they're wishing for, and someone who has walls built around them, someone who's left them out in the cold by choice. So this is how people feel about you. Let's see what your last charm is. Live your dream, okay? People feel like it's your dream to be alone, okay? To just be by yourself, and that you're living your dream, okay? So it mirrors this. The Nine of Cups. People know that you're happy by yourself. You're living the dream, right? Nobility and self-esteem. People know that you're complete, right? That you're happy with just, connections that aren't so deep and relationships that aren't so fixed, and that your most important relationship is with yourself. So people know that. And darling, people admire that, right? But they also wish, the people around you, they wish you would spend more time with them and you would share more of yourself with them. So you make people feel good because you're attractive and you're creative, right? And you have good self-esteem and you have a handle in life. You know how to be a great adult. You're very mature, and that inspires people. But at the same time, it makes them sad that you don't need them, that you don't spend as much time with them as they would like. Okay, so out of everything we said about how beautiful you are, Piscean, Virgo energy, about how happy and complete you are, and how you steal hearts, and how you're a bit cold and distant, okay? So let's see, out of everything that we said, what is the most important thing that you have to remember? How do people really see you? Is it your self-esteem? Is it how cold you can be? What is the message you have to remember the most? Let's wait for the pendulum. All right, so this is how people prominently see you, okay? A Virgo, earth energy, someone very stable, someone very mature, someone reliable, right? Someone very thorough. So out of everything we said, darling, you have to remember that people look at you and admire you for your mind, for your intellectualism, and just for your strength all over. Right? How reliable you are, and how adult you are, how mature you are, and how amazing of a person you are, a knight, right? Someone chivalrous, earth energy, someone stable and reliable. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope to see you again soon, and take care. If you chose Athena, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, how do people really see you? Let's start with tarot. The King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the World. Okay, so people admire you, all right? They think of you as a king, fiery, passionate, Leo energy, right? They also think of you as someone very abundant, wealth, right? Someone rich, whether materially or, in other things, in passion, in happiness, in spirituality. People see you as someone abundant and wealthy and just really rich, and see you authoritative and successful, and then the world. So again, very successful, right? Very triumphant. Someone who has attained something big, right? Someone's very complete in themselves. So this is how people see you, how wonderful, right? As a king, as a leader, right? Someone on a throne, as someone from a rich family or just from a rich background, and as someone who has set out and attained their goals, their hopes, and their dreams. How wonderful is that, right? But it doesn't end there, darling. People are sad because they feel like you have changed, all right? All the success of the world has changed you. That's how they feel. This wealth and your throne has really changed you. You used to be more open with them. Leo, right? Leo is very extroverted, very friendly, very caring and nurturing and protective. But now you don't even pay attention to them anymore. See? You have your back turned against your friends, your family. They're waiting for you, desperately waiting for you to call them, to hang out with them, to text them, to reply to their messages. But you have your mind on other things right now. So you're very busy. You don't care. This is them. This is you. You're preoccupied with something else, right? With something else, and they're sad. Okay, it really makes them sad, which is why it's 50-50 for them. And darling, on one hand, they're very happy for your success, the world, right? They're very happy for your wealth, right? For your throne. They're very happy about that. But on the other hand, they're waiting and they're sad that you've changed, right? They're very disappointed that there has been a change in you. You're not the person you used to be. You're not as fun. You're not as open, right? You're not as friendly as you used to be. Now you have your back turned against them, right? You're something else according to them, right? You've changed, right? So they're happy for you. On one hand, this is how people see you. Someone abundant, someone wealthy and successful, someone who had the fire, the passion to achieve their dreams, the world, right? That's how they see you, but they're sad that you don't pay attention to them anymore, right? Your community, your acquaintances, your friends, your relatives. This is how they feel. Let's see what your oracles have to say about this situation. Child divine. See, this is who you were before. What was I saying? Leo. Leo is the child of the zodiac. Leo is eternally a child, okay? They're always happy, always warm, very warm deep inside, right? Very excited, very fiery, passionate, forgiving, right? This is Leo, determined as well. Children are very determined, and just happy and wonderful and friendly. So this is who you were to them. And now this is you with all your success. Do you see the similarities as well as the contrast, right? The figures are the same. They're similar. But if you really look at them, right? Your hands used to be open. Now they're not, okay? Your legs used to be open. Now they're crossed. You used to be smiling. Now you're not. You're serious like the King of Wands, right? Worried about something, preoccupied about something serious. And your friends, the people around you, they saw this. That's why they're weighing it. On the one hand, they want to be happy for you. On the other, they're so sad that this isn't you anymore. Okay, let's see what else. Chalice, fulfillment. Again, fulfillment, attainment, right? They see you as someone very successful, someone who has attained your dreams, someone who is fulfilled, whether materially, the 10 of Pentacles, or just in your passions and your dreams, the King of Wands. So they do recognize that you did something great, okay? You achieved your dreams, you really chased your dreams, and now you're fulfilled, the world, right? Completion, attainment. But their intuition is telling them, right? Their intuition is telling them, darling, that something's wrong, right? That you've changed, right? They're waiting for you to go back to how you used to be, but it's not happening yet. You're too busy, you're too preoccupied with something, and people are sad, right? Look at him. Very sad and disappointed. Okay, so this is how they're feeling. Let's see what else your last oracle has to say. Bellflower, gratitude. Okay, so they are grateful. Yeah, they're grateful that you were part of their life. They feel like you're not anymore. Okay, they were grateful that they've known someone like you. someone who's now successful, someone who's now abundant and wealthy, someone who's now very kingly or queenly, right? They're happy, they're grateful, and they're grateful as well because you're their friend or you're their family. They care about you, you know? They're grateful that you achieved something great, right? They're very happy for your success, but they also wish you had more gratitude for them, for their presence in your life, okay? So they wish that you were really a little bit more present, right? The Seven of Pentacles, they're waiting for you, darling. They wish that you were more present, more active in their life. So they're grateful, but at the same time, they kind of wish you had a bit more gratitude too for them. Okay, let's see what your Lenormand has to say about all of this. Bouquet, beauty, Libra energy. Okay, so they think you're graceful. Look how graceful. Yeah, how beautiful you are to them. The world. Very attractive, right? Very ethereal, magical, enchanting. This is how they see you and your life right now, right? Filled with pleasantry, right? All positive things. Bouquet is also the big luck card, so they think you're very lucky to achieve your dreams, to have all this wealth around you, to have, to be sitting on your throne. Yeah, so that's good. They're happy for you, really. So Two of Pentacles, right? A part of them really is happy for you. Okay. Crossroad again, right? Two of Pentacles, 50-50. Crossroad, 50-50. This way or that way. No, they don't know if they should be happy or they should be angry even, right? Happy or sad, they don't know, darling. They think you've changed. They're really wishing that you were more like yourself before. And then letter. Okay, so do you see these three? Right? Crossroad. Right? So they don't know if they should be happy for you. This is one way they could go. Be happy for you. Totally admire everything that you've achieved. The other way they could go is tell you their grievances. Right? Tell you, why have you changed? Why are you behaving like this? This isn't you anymore. And wait for you to reply. Okay, so this is a letter. Word, right? Word attention that they're waiting for from you. Okay, a reply to their message, a hi, any clue that you still remember them, that you still care about them. So, darling, this is what I'm seeing. Right now, the people around you, they are grateful that they met you and they're grateful that you have achieved so many things. Right? They think you're beautiful. Okay, they think you're wonderful. Right? And they are looking up to you. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You're someone royal. You're someone abundant. But, letter, they want to air their grievances, right? They want to tell you that they think you've changed and they're also waiting for a letter from you, right? The Seven of Pentacles. So this is the situation, darling. This is how people see you. They see you as someone successful, but someone who's not as kind and open and as loving as he used to be. Okay, let's see what your charms have to say about this. Maybe there's additional important information that they can tell us. Is there anything else that you would like to add to this? Anything that the lovely person watching this reading has to know about how people truly see them? Okay, see? One, right? Success. One, being number one, being on top, but also one is about caring only about yourself, right? Me, the first house of self. So, darling, I'm sorry to say this is how people see you right now. Okay, I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying they're accurate. This reading is only from their point of view, not yours, right? So this reading is about how they see you. And this is how they're seeing you right now, darling. There's a bit of selfishness in how they're seeing you. There's a bit too much ego, Leo, right? And how they're viewing you right now. So what else is here? Okay, healing. They feel like your relationship with them needs a bit of healing, okay? They feel like there's been a rift, is what we've been talking about this whole time. And they feel like, it should be healed. Something is wrong and something needs to be changed. Right? And then what else do we have here? We have, you are always in my heart. How beautiful, okay? So this sadness that they feel, it's not jealousy, darling. Okay, it's not envy. It's really not, okay? It's not that kind of negativity. They're not trying to bring you down. Okay, they're not jealous of your success. They just really miss you. That's it. That's the word, okay? They just miss you. You are always in their heart, and they wish you would spend more time with them. You know, they wish you would give them a bit more attention because they miss you. And then there's faith here, okay? And then the waiting card, right? The 7 of Pentacles. So they have faith that they're not waiting for nothing, okay? They have faith that someday soon you are going to text them back, you are going to write them back, and that they're going to hear from you again, and that you will once more become, you know, this child that you used to be. Very open, very loving, very caring. Okay, what else we have? The Tower, Eiffel Tower. So again, you know, the world. They feel like this is you right now, traipsing around the world, traveling, reaching the height, the top of your tower, number 1, right? Gaining your throne. So that's how they feel. And then again, increase wealth, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, they feel like you're much richer now than you used to be, much more successful. This is an increase in possessions and wealth and material or, you know, spiritual, emotional, intellectual abundance. And then we're all mad here. Darling, this is so cute. We're all mad here. They're all mad for you. Okay, they're all really waiting for you. Darling, look. Look at them. Okay, your friends, whether these are former lovers or just really friends, your community, your family, some relatives here and there, okay, or maybe your close family, right, your immediate family. They're all madly waiting for you. They're waiting for you to look back, because look at you, you're turned back, right? Your back is turned against them. And they're waiting for you to come back to them. Okay, what is this? Queue. All right, they're in a queue. Okay, they're in a line. They're falling in line for your attention. Do you see, darling? They're falling in line for your attention. They're all mad. They're all mad for your presence. Okay, for your attention, for your love, for your affection. And then here we have Scorpio. Right? Stars. You're a star now. Right? You're a star now. The world, whatever this is, whether this is literal fame or, you know, fame in your own community, in your own society, you know, like a more metaphorical level of fame and success. You're up there now, right? You're at the top, number 1. You're on your throne, King of Wands, right? Increase in possessions, 10 of Pentacles, wealth. All of these good things. This is you now, right? Scorpio energy, very passionate, very focused. Look at you, King of Wands. You're very focused on something. Scorpio is all about focus and passion, right? So fire, again, even though Scorpio is water, they're honorary fire sign. And they're both fixed. Leo, King of Wands, and Scorpio are both fixed sign energy. So you're very fixed. You're very focused on a goal, on attaining more, right? On retaining your success. And people wish you would sometimes look back and remind them, you know, that you still remember them, that you still know who they are, and that you still remember everything that you've been through together. Okay? So darling, out of everything that we talked about, what do you have to remember the most about how other people see you? Let's ask the pendulum. Okay? So we know that they see you as someone successful, someone abundant, someone royal, someone beautiful, right? Someone ethereal. Okay, darling, out of everything. Okay, people wish they would hear more from you. Okay, people are waiting for your word, for your call, for your text, for a letter from you, right? So out of everything that we said, okay, we know that they admire you. We know that they recognize your success, and we know that they're not jealous, okay? They're proud of you. But darling, this is how people see you. People see you as someone who's very focused on something else, and someone who's forgotten your friends, your community, your backbone. So darling, to remember that, okay? It's a friendly reminder from the universe to remind as well the people around you that you haven't forgotten who they are to you, and that in your success, you're not going to leave them behind, and that you're going to be grateful. You know, we're grateful for their role in your life, and that you're going to share your future with them. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.